album Bully may be finally dropping. And after months of silence and no real updates about Bully, we all kind of figured like it was just another shelf project, right? But nah, bruh. Ye's actually sticking to his word, and once again, he said Bully is set to release on June 15th. And I'm gonna be honest, the timing couldn't be more wild, bro. This year alone has been one of the most chaotic in like music history in terms of like rap rollouts, music rollouts, between the anti-Semitic controversy, leaking from the music all the way to the clothes. Like, it's been hard to even keep track of, the chaos in this era. And as a fan of the art, it's been complicated, I won't lie. I got hella backlash in my last video just for saying I like the production on Cuck. People came at me like I was co-signing hate, bro, when in reality, I've always made it clear I'm here for the music. I do not endorse hate on this channel, point blank, bro. But the story didn't end there, y'all. A few days after all that shit, I ended up linking with Digital Nas in New York. Real talk, shout out to Digital Nas, man, and his team. Super genuine dude, great energy, and it was nothing but love. We talked about music, life, creative direction, all that. It was one of those moments that reminded me why I do this. And then, as I'm heading back home, Sneeko drops that video of Ye talking about Bully, and Bully's actually coming out. And the timing was crazy. After all that buildup and confusion, looks like this guy's actually dropping the album, bro. Now, Sneeko premiered a video on his Twitter, basically, of Ye talking about how he wants to release Bully, right? And, Ye wants to call out the BS in the music industry like he's always has been. Like he has been the last few years, basically. I mean, his whole career, to be honest. Stuff like fake numbers, label manipulation, all of it. It's like Ye's third untraditional release following Vultures 1 and 2, which are independent. But, it's Ye's been really locked in on like not traditionally releasing an album. And honestly, I'm all for it. He's not chasing charts. He's making statements like that's gonna affect history, right? And Bully is expected to be AI free, I hope. Back when Ye dropped that short film, he mentioned re-recording the vocals without AI. And considering how the community, myself included, reacted to the AI in the past, that's a huge W. It shows he's listening, at least when it comes to the music and the art. Now, Ye also told Dave Blunts that he's only making music for God moving forward, which might mean that the Cuck album is probably getting archived or reimagined into something else entirely. That wouldn't surprise me at all either. Ye's known for literally shifting directions fast, especially when he feels like something no longer aligns with his spirit or his message. And regardless, I think the next few weeks are going to be full of news, maybe leaks, and maybe even surprise drops. The Bully era could end up being something really different from what we expected earlier this year. Also, we have to talk about Alive with NBA Youngboy. Bro, the track is fucking insane. All 3 versions hit, but version 3.0, that outro had me feeling like I was listening to Yeezus again. Like, it reminded me of I'm In It. The distortion, the emotion, the rawness. It's one of Ye's hardest records, bro, in the last year, last 8-10 months, bro, in a minute. It shows he's still capable of pushing boundaries sonically, and when he's in that zone and that good mental space, there's really no one like him, bro. So yeah, between Bully finally coming out, the Sneeko video rollout, and me actually linking with Digital Nas, this past week has been unreal. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of this entire fucking era we're in. Bully potentially coming out. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.